The only true warrior is he who can tirelessly fight in the inner world and gain a victory over his own mind and attachments. परम पूज्य गुरुदेव स्वामी चिन्मयानंद जी. The tragedy of modern life is that we underestimate the inner world and overestimate the ability of outer world. Hence, we end up with all acquisitions, qualifications in outer world. We totally ignore our personality development. This is why we find that though many youngsters have good academic qualifications, come from good family background, but struggle when it comes to facing the day to day challenges. This was the fate of Arjun. He was well qualified, skilled, armed, but when it came to the day of battle, he succumbed. It is not that he lacked skill, courage, or ability. It was the inability to face the mental challenge which made him to collapse. It is very easy to defeat the enemies outside as they can be identified. We have weapons to kill them, but when it comes to inner enemies, first of all, we are not aware of them. Inability to identify them, and often we think our inner enemy is our friend. We often equate luck with skill, being born in a great family, great surrounding is destiny. As Puja Gurudev often says, what you have is gift from God, but what you do with what you have is your gift unto Him. A well trained mind is our best friend. Ill trained mind is our worst enemy. Many a times, due to norms of world, we may be quite externally, but internally we may be quiet externally, but internally we may be boiling. As Lord Sri Krishna says, he who restraining the organs of action sits thinking in his mind of the sense objects, he of deluded understanding is called a hypocrite. Lord Krishna gives solution also. Control the senses by the mind, Arjun. Engage organs of action in Karma Yoga without attachment. The ladder of fall is very is well known to all of us. It starts with a small thought, continuous thinking, attachment, desire, anger, delusion, loss of memory, destruction of discrimination, and the individual perishes. Nip the problem at the thought level. What is the solution? Lord Krishna gives us ladder of rise. Associate with good, be it people, books, etc. Benefit it is detachment, removal of delusion. Today, we are deluded into thinking that happiness comes from external objects. Hence, this race to acquire, to protect. Once this delusion is gone, we are then able to absorb the self knowledge. Such a person is truly liberated as he or she functions in the world outside, not dependent on objects of the world. safely, safety, security, happiness does not come from objects of the world. Such a person who is satisfied in the self by the self is a man of wisdom. Wherever such a person goes, people flock to him or her for peace and happiness. Men of wisdom do not go to the world comes to them. As the mind, so the world. Locus of control from outside in shifts to inside out. More time is spent in introspection, more reality to the inner world after understanding the ephemerality of the external world. Also realizing that, really speaking, there is no inside outside division. Such an established warrior need not fight. The problems of life become like a chutney for idli. There is no entity to fight. There is no sense of otherness. Rosa Parks is widely revered as a pivotal figure in the American civil rights movements. Celebrated civil rights movement, celebrated for her quiet act of defiance and powerful ripple effects that followed. From birth, she faced the daily realities of segregation into unequal facilities, restricted mobility, and systematic humiliation. She was active in civil rights and labor organizing, joining the Montgomery chapter of NAACP in 1943. She refused to give up her seat to a white person in a city bus, violating the local segregation ordinance. She faced harassment penalties, but she trusted principle of equal rights. Montgomery bus boycott sparked a year-long peaceful boycott. It was a mass movement. This led to Supreme Court ruling that segregation on public buses was unconstitutional. Rosa Parks' inner victory translated into outer transformation through adherence to core values, even when immediate outcomes are uncertain. Her act required fear management. Courage here is not absence of fear, but the choice to act in alignment with moral conviction despite fear. Nonviolence requires a disciplined mindset that reframes conflict as a space for truth telling. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.